Great business websites. 5 important things a strong business website should do. Right this second, there are many business grappling with the delicate process of building their presence and brand on the internet. There are several things a strong business website should have in order to make the experience truly useful for the end user. Often companies omit important details about themselves, under or overrepresent their abilities, fail to adequately describe their products, and offer very little opportunity for additional information. The following is a guide that aims at educating a business in the things that truly help them make the best of the dollars spent building their website. Adequately describe your company. There is something very unsettling about a company website that is trying to sell a product or service and makes little or no mention about the company's information. There are several parts to that information as well. Make sure your website explains the history of the company, where it is located, who it services, and how to get in contact with them. This information doesn't need to be long and drawn out. Short and to the point will be just as powerful as a hierarchical explanation about the company. A good example of a company description can be found on the company website for Quiksilver, the board writing clothing and culture company. Their company description is as follows: Quiksilver designs, produces, and distributes clothing, accessories, and related products for young-minded people and develops brands that represent a casual lifestyle driven from a board writing heritage. Quiksilver's authenticity is evident in its innovative products, events, and retail environments across the globe. Quiksilver's products are sold throughout the world, primarily in surf shops, skate shops, and other specialty stores that provide authentic retail experience for our customers. This piece of text is a single paragraph and answers all of the important questions one might have about them: who they are, what the product is, where their products can be purchased, and who those products are meant for. Properly represent your products. If your company is selling point-of-sale devices for restaurants, a restaurant interested in purchasing that product will likely need to know some specs about each individual product so they can determine if they should look elsewhere for something fitting their needs. If it's a service you sell, explain exactly what the service aims to do, how it will benefit them, pricing, in ranges if necessary, and how the product or service will go from your hands to the customers. A good example of well-represented products is on the NVIDIA website. When a user looks at the product listing, they are given a hierarchical keyword breakdown that easily leads them to an individual product and then describes that product's purpose, its applications, its specifications, and offers a brochure that gives sales and integration information. Organize your information before a website begins being built. It is really important to acquire all information about the company and its products and services. Having all of the available information in one place is a great thing because it allows you to organize it in a smart way. Let's say you have products, services, company information, affiliates, distributors, vendors, and promotional pages like news and articles. The best thing you can do from this point is actually move that information into groups and label those groups in smart ways and create links between them. Since affiliates, distributors, and vendors are all related to your products, those pieces of information should not be made into main sections of the website. Instead, they would rightfully be subsections of the services and products area. While it helps to be creative when developing a site, you should never make it harder for a potential customer to find what they need. Design with purpose. Designers and non-designers all have things they like to see in a website. Regardless of their leanings, they should never incorporate useless design elements. Every single visual element should have a purpose and should not be there if there isn't one. An example would be a company website that was built from a free CMS template. Because the template designer was trying to maximize its usefulness to an eclectic bunch website types, it will usually have elements that are unnecessary to your website, like lists of things in sidebars, more menus than are necessary, graphical elements that would benefit a blog more than a company website, etc. Also, make sure that when creating a layout for your website, you've already determined the information the website will contain. Once that is sorted out, you'll easily be able to determine whether or not you needed that Facebook Friends block in your sidebar, an images block, a portfolio viewer, or any other site gadget you may be thinking of including. Create conversion spaces and opportunities. Imagine every single user that came onto your website was looking for exactly what you're selling but ended up leaving your site simply because they weren't given a great opportunity to contact company effortlessly. While some companies suffice with just a telephone number and an email address on their contact page, you should be aware that every single click a user makes is an opportunity for them to leave your website. So, necessary contact information should be visible from every page on your website. There are several avenues to make yourself available to the end user: contact form, email address, comment form, telephone number, email address, etc. While it may be overkill to include all of them at the same time, there is no excuse to make your site's visitors jump through hoops to take that next step. If you're interested in more aggressive conversion techniques, you may consider third-party customer service and sales chat services, and even third-party online phone call services. Conclusion: while these major points of website strength are just scratching the surface, you can be sure that being thorough in each of these areas will improve your website's legitimacy and visibility to users and potential customers who come across your website on the internet.